Hare Krishna, welcome to my channel Moonlight here. Whenever we talk about teachers or gurus or a coach, we get to know that we are talking about Jupiter. But remember, the more strict the teacher, the more successful the students will be. And the strict teacher is Shani Dev Saturn. And a special event is going to take place that Saturn is going to retrograde for 4 months and 20 days. It's usually a normal thing, but this time Saturn is sitting in its office, that is the sign of Aquarius, which is its Mool Trikona sign. And this is happening approx after 30 years. That's why it's a special event. And we are going to talk about how this will affect our lives. From 17th June to 4th November, Saturn is retrograding. Before coming to the results, let's talk about Saturn in brief. Om Sam Sanicharaya Namaha. Saturn is the son of Sun and Chaya. The real wife of Lord Suryadeva is Sanjana. She was unable to handle the glory and the brilliance of the sun. She decides if she has to live with him happily, she must become better or equal to him. So without informing the sun, she goes to tapasya on Lord Shiva. For her shadow, Chaya, she created a Mayavi Roop, which is a duplicate of herself named as Chaya, and sends her to carry out her responsibilities as wife of Lord Suryadev in her absence. After that, the sun and Chaya gave birth to a child named Shani, Saturn. So this is the story, but somewhere Balram and Revati were also called as the parents of Shani, Saturn. Also, many people believe Saturn is one of the avatar of Lord Krishna, because when Lord Krishna talks about planets, he says, "In planets I am Saturn." That's why Krishna Bhakti is important for Shani also. The same way, people call goddess Kali as the sister of Shani, because they both are Kala, which means past, present, and future, all are in them. If we talk about retrograde, we can relate the story of Lord Ganesha's head. How Lord Shiva decapitated Ganesha's head in anger, and also after that he became Lord Ganesha actually. Also, the goddess Sati story is related because of Saturn retrograde. But every time Saturn retrograde, it shows a big tragedy. Symbolism is difficulty. Results always shows betterment and it gives respect. But don't feel scared of all that stories, because we should always learn from our Vedic scriptures. When the head of Ganesha decapitated, then only he became Lord Ganesha and got all his powers. And goddess Sati took rebirth, and finally she was allowed to live happily with Lord Shiva as Parvati. Saturn is actually to make us learn more and achieve good things. But as we all know, he is the righteous and punishes those who follow the path of evil and betrayal. And these powers Saturn got from Lord Shiva. Shiva gave the power to Saturn to act as a judge to people without any discrimination. On the basis of karma, Saturn works. Saturn is not a bad planet, and it will not act bad if you're working hard. In the same way, there is a story of retrograde Saturn. To save humanity from calamity and destruction, Shiva chose to consume the entire poison and thus drank it. His wife goddess Parvati was alarmed and she gripped her husband's neck with both hands in order to stop the poison from reaching his stomach. But some of the poison fell down, which came in scorpion and many other insects, and many lords helped Lord Shiva and drank a small amount of poison. The same way Saturn did, but it reacted to Saturn. The way it reacted in his body, he started walking in reverse, and that's how he retrogrades. So all these were references. Now let's talk about what Saturn do. First, wherever Saturn sits, check you are not making any mistakes related to that house. Keep checking your path and you are choosing the right path or not. Whether it's third aspects, wherever it goes, so you need to do hard work related to that house. And where its seventh aspect is coming, there you have to make balances between ups and downs. Don't betray anyone. And where 10th aspects are going, there you have to sacrifice related to that house, that particular house. With that retrograde, results will turn out to be good if you work on this. Okay, we are going to talk on the basis of your moon sign as well as ascendant sign. Now let's see what special retrograde Saturn is bringing for you. Now let's see the results for the Virgo sign. Saturn is in your 6th house. It is auspicious. Saturn's aspect are at your 8th house, 12th house, and 3rd house. So on the 6th house, do self churning, recheck things whether you are on the right path or not. Keep your correct documents, don't cheat, don't betray, complete your responsibility in your daily life, at your work and workplace also. Okay, this house is the house of relationships, serving people, helping poor. So hard work at these places is important. Take care of your health, don't eat unhealthy, take care of your kidney too. The 8th house shows that hard work is important. In 8th house, your 8th house is of inheritance, your age, tax also. Hard work in research, hard work in getting some old tax is there. Insurance also. Saturn will remove your obstacles, but hard work is important for in-laws also. To maintain relationship, hard work is important. Do extra effort for inheritance also. If you are into spirituality, then hard work is also there. Take care of your health. Long term health issues can cause problems. Do rest, don't do anything bad for your health also. Some addiction. Now let's come to your 12th house. Here balance is needed in expenses. If you have any additions addictions, then control it. Don't do anything unconsciously. To recover yourself in a great time. This is the great time to recover yourself. Saturn will help you to maintain expenses, but minor issues in physical intimacy will be there because Saturn's aspect in physical and some sexual life can cause issues. Good for traveling and higher end spiritual journeys are also there. Father can travel, do something in education also. Okay, if you're a student, take care of your studies. After thinking twice, make any decision. You can feel lonely, and illusions are also there. Don't fight because it also denotes tails. But if the situation is good in your chart, then Saturn will protect you. Okay, now let's come to a 3rd house. Here, sacrifice is important. You might have to sacrifice something for your siblings. You can dance, you can perform, maintain balance too. Okay, if you need rest, then only rest. Do hard work, but take care of your health also. Also, keep checking the way you communicate. Talking too much or too little, both can cause issues. Maintain balance here. Make good relationship with younger siblings and younger people also. Hard work and efforts will increase. Hand and throat issues are there. They can play a major role in Saturn retrograde. Especially your hand can play some major role. Maybe you can write or draw something. The occult is also there to take care of your intestine. Take care of your legs also. Saturn also is not good with sun, so here knees problems can be there. Okay, that's all guys. Hare Krishna. If you guys like my reading, so you guys can do like and subscribe my channel. Also, if you need any personal readings, you guys can message me directly on Instagram. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.